Okay, so I just got the Sony FX30 and so far I'm loving it. I'm working on so many different filmmaking videos and short film projects and it's taking up a lot of my time. However, some of these videos are more involved than other videos and I need something to make in the meantime, which is why I'm making this video. So there I was, sitting on my desk eating chocolate and wondering why the lighting in my room was so bad. I would never want to record a video like this. It sucks. The color temperature is all over the place, there's harsh overhead lighting, and it's dark in the background, meaning it's boring. So in this video, I am setting up my YouTube desk shot and taking you one light at a time exactly how to go from that to this. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna turn on the key light. This is going to be my main source of light. To put it simply, this is gonna be the light that's hitting my face. Everything else is gonna be behind me, meaning it's not gonna be the key light. I'm also gonna go ahead and get my haze machine out because at the end we're gonna add haze and it's gonna really bring the shot together. So what I'm gonna do is make the key light a cool light and then all the other lights behind me a warm light. That's gonna help separate me from the background. Okay, it's not turned on, however, the key light is right there and it's right in front of me. Obviously that's a window, so normally in daylight I would have daylight pushing through, meaning I would have that key light for something back here. However, it's nighttime, so I have to have a light there, and I want to have all warm colors in this area, so I wouldn't be able to use the key light over here anyway. So this is the shot without any extra lighting. I have this lamp on, I have these overhead lights, and then I have a background light, and it looks really bad. Because this is a cool color and that's a warm color, they're clashing, and then the background light is just lighting everything up and that doesn't look good at all. So first we're gonna see how everything looks with only the key light and no other lights on. Whoosh. So here we go, this is just the key light. Now there's two things I'm noticing. First of all, I have the zebra setting turned on my camera, which means it'll put lines over the screen everywhere that's overexposed. And I can see that my shirt and my face is really overexposed. So first of all, I'm gonna turn the exposure down. Now second of all, I can see lights all over those guitars and I don't really like that. So I'm gonna try to add this grid and see if that works. Alright, I just added the grid and checked the exposure, so I should be good with that. Now I can start adding background lights, which is gonna make this a lot more interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna momentarily turn that overhead light on just while I set up some of the lights so you can see what I'm doing. The first light I want to add is something that I'm willing to bet not a lot of people have. This is a Source 4 theater light, and I kind of got it from my theater. There's really only one problem with it, and that's that it gets really, really hot. So I don't want to use it for a long time or else my house might explode. However, I'm gonna plug it in and see how it checks out. I haven't used this in a video yet. The way that I want to use this light is I want to set it up and point it at that wall right there. Now that's normally how I use the key light. However, because I'm using it for my face and I want a warm light to be in the background, this light is perfect because it's really, really bright and it's warm, meaning it'll separate me from the background. Now I'm gonna turn the ceiling lights back off now that there's enough light in here, and we're gonna see how that looks. That's looking a little bit better. Now I actually have fairy lights and I'm gonna go ahead and plug those in and see how that looks. That's not bad. I definitely like having a warm light right here better than having that key light. Normally the window lights me up and I use the key light back there. However, having a warm light back there definitely helps separate me from the background. Next up, I'm gonna turn on this practical right here and maybe even this one too, and then we're gonna see how that looks. So just to recap, I have this theater light pointing into the wall right there, shining the light. It's bouncing off the wall and that's what's lighting up the room. Next, I have these fairy lights turned on, emitting warm light all throughout the room, and then I have this practical and that practical, all warm light. One other thing I could do is actually turn on this lamp right here and point this kind of down a little bit, and that's gonna add a little more stuff right here. After careful consideration, there's too much in the background. So here's how I'm gonna fix that. First of all, I'm gonna unplug the fairy lights. I love them, but that may be too much. We're gonna see how this looks. And I already like this a lot better. Another thing I'm gonna do is turn off the ceiling fan because it's too distracting, and also I have one more secret up my sleeve. This light right here. This is a bicolored and RGB light that's portable and it has a magnet. Now I can make this any color I want to, so now I'm gonna take this and find some place to put it in the background. One more thing I'm gonna try is turning this light off and actually just using this one. For now, I'm gonna set this light right here and see how that works. I definitely think there's too much going on in the background, so removing some of the lights is gonna help a lot. I think I do like this better, however you can't see the practical, so I think I'm gonna find a different place to put it. I'm thinking either somewhere right here or somewhere right here. All right, we're gonna see how this looks. Oh yeah. I 100% like this. I didn't take into account that when I added haze, you'd be able to see that light beam really, really well. And that's actually helping because now that darkness isn't just dark. There's something over there capturing your attention. The only other thing is there's nothing right here. So I think I may do something about that. Okay, so I'm not in love with the red. I think that's because I'm kind of a cool color, the background is a warm color, and that's just there. It's just red, and I don't like that so much. I do, however, have this yellow gel, so I'm gonna see if I can kind of use that and play with it a little bit. Just yellow isn't bad, actually. I think I'm gonna try that. Okay, so after careful consideration, I don't think I like how bright this light is. Now, one thing I could do is actually, oh, I fixed it. Thank you so much for watching this video and watching to the end of this video. If you actually did enjoy this video, then please leave a like and subscribe because that helps me out a ton. Like I said before, I'm working on so many other projects and I'm going as fast as I can. And if you subscribe, that would help me out a bunch. If you want to see another filmmaking video by me, then click right here for that. This is a video that I had so much fun making and I really think you will learn a lot. You can also subscribe with that right there. It helps me out so much and I really, really would appreciate it. Also, leave a comment if you want to as well. I read all of them. With all that out of the way, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.